Some people just need a good old cry. You just need to let it out. Just let it out. I just mean tears. Like tears. Let them out. There's a lot of emotional constipation that goes on between men, between women. People don't want to cry. I feel in an alternate reality, in another world, like crying is as normal as urinating and defecating. Because it needs to come out. We need to regulate our system, right? And we are emotional beings. We're having this human experience. We experience so many feelings and emotions in a day, and we hold back. Like, it could be sadness, it could be anger, it could be positive things too, like just being in joy, being in love and crying, you know what I'm saying? But it's like there are many beliefs about what it means to cry, right? And we're repressed and suppressed for many reasons. Like one, is feeling like it's weak to cry, or that you're soft when you cry, and those kind of limited perspectives of that energy. But it's not, I just feel it's not something that could be normal. You know what I'm saying? It could be more normal. It could be more healthy. It's like, yeah, we reach a point in our maturity where we learn how to take a breath and not allow ourselves to be emotionally overwhelmed to the point of crying. But I still feel like it doesn't happen enough. Like, people hold back a lot. Like, again, it's emotional constipation is the energy that I'm picking up on. The people are afraid to show their emotions. And to be honest with you, like, there's a lot of it with love too. Like, a lot of people don't want to cry in love. Like, they feel like that's not right. Like, they don't understand that you can be in so much joy or so much gratitude that it makes you cry. Like, they feel like crying is reserved for sadness. There are people who believe that, and that's not true. Like, we are mostly water in our existence, right? So why wouldn't we cry more regularly? I feel like once a week. Maybe that might be excessive. I'm just coming up with stuff. I'm making that up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like I said, as much as we release ourselves, urinating, defecating, like, crying is a form of release on an emotional level. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot that goes on in our lives individually and what we observe in society and in the world. Like, man, sometimes we need to let that out. Gotta observe our feelings. Like, I've always been highly sensitive ever since I was a kid. I used to cry watching movies, cry listening to certain songs, seeing certain things, like, out in the world, just watching things. I would just start crying, eyes start watering. Just sitting here, you know what I'm saying, with certain psychic connections, intuitive connections, like, I'll start crying, like, picking up on energies. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's a part of my experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was also thinking about how it can be frustrating, right? Like, if you're a self-aware person and you're self-validated and you have some wisdom and some knowledge, about life, it can be frustrating when you do allow yourself to be seen in a vulnerable state and you're crying and people just want to give you advice or try to help you explain what you're going through and lecture you. Like, that can be overstimulated in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because you're concentrating on just allowing yourself to just let all this out, and what you may need at that time is just that physical comfort, like a hug or to be held, and allow yourself to calm down, allow your nervous system to reach an equilibrium so that you're able to communicate. But people, we have a tendency to assume that people need to be guided through hard, challenging, uncomfortable situations, and that's not the truth for everybody. Some people do have a level of self-awareness where they just require a body to be there to hold them. Because, again, back to water, you crying, you feel like you dripping and pouring all over the place, and you need something to contain you, and that's what that physical comfort is for. You could be holding somebody in silence and be doing a lot. You know what I mean? It ain't all about giving people advice. Everybody needs advice. Some people just need to be held. Then you feel better afterwards. You know what I'm saying? You ever had one of the moments where you cry and you let it out and you starting to calm down and you realize you feel better? It's the same kind of sensation after you go to the bathroom. It really is. You feel better. It is out, and you can literally feel that weight lifted off of you or out of you. I don't know who needs this message, whether it's one person or many, but you know, find some comfort, and hopefully this provided some clarity in your emotional experiences and allowing yourself to express yourself emotionally. You don't have to always be in front of people. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to cry in front of people, but if you're in your healing work, or you're doing shadow work, or you're in a kind of therapy or something, and you find yourself in an emotional upheaval and turbulence, then know that it's okay to cry and let that out. You need to. You don't want to be constipated. You do not want to be emotionally constipated. That's how you create ticking time bombs in people, because you haven't allowed yourself to release it. So release it.